Good morning. My name is Ayush, and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Good
Did,
morning and namaste. Yes.
Namaste. Um, did you have any role model when you were a child?
Mm, Not exactly, but I will say my parents were my role models. So I did not see somebody else as a role model, but I looked at my parents, the way they were working, the way they did good things. And, the mother, she will get up early in the morning and do so many things and then go for work. And then my father used to read a lot of good things, tell me so many stories. So, all that was a kind of an inspiration. I don't think so. You need to look at one person only. It's fine. For some people, Swamiji Vivekananda is a role model. So, it makes a lot of difference. For some people, they keep a role model. But when we are very small, I don't think so. As a small child, you understand the concept of a role model. So when you're a small child, the parents, they themselves are role models.
Yeah.
So from there we can start. For me, my parents were the role models when I was a child.
Can you tell what did you learn from your parents?
Okay.
Like, are there any specific things that
Yeah.
you've carried to
Okay. Okay. See, I learned a lot of things from my parents. Say, for example, my father was a doctor, but then he also read lots of literature. And most importantly, um, my father and mother had a clinic. My mother was also a doctor. They had a clinic. But I remember the name of the clinic also. It was called by my name. It was Sudha's Clinic because I remember the letter pad and I was so, so happy in that young age because it's in my name. But when I was somewhere in the end of school, they closed the clinic. I didn't understand the reason why they closed it. I was too young to understand all that. But after some time, I asked them why they closed it. My father said the clinic was going well, but as things were becoming different in the world, I have to put in a lot of things which will attract patients. He said, I didn't want to do that. That is not the way a doctor should practice, not attract patients by keeping a big sofa, keeping a big light, and all that. So I decided to close my clinic. So that was a kind of a learning, that put in a lot of values into me when I was in school. And my parents used to make me sit in the morning, sometime even before I learned the script of writing, maybe by 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 in the morning when I was about 2.5 years old. I did not know the script that time. So they'll make me sit up, wake up in the bed itself, sit in the bed itself and chant shlokas, chant Tirukural, chant good things. So they taught me all that, put in a lot of values. So in the world, I was able to face the world with all those values that I learned from my parents.
We get a lot of advices from our parents and teachers. Um, how do you find out which ones are wrong and which ones are correct?
That's a nice thing. But probably at that age, you don't have to find out which is right, wrong. The parents are not going to do any harm to the child, isn't it? You think your parents will do harm to you? They
No.
will not. So they'll only be thinking of your good. So listen to the parents, listen to the teachers at that age. Maybe when you grow up, you can find out the difference. Until then, you don't have to worry about the difference between good and bad because whatever the elders say, they tell only for the good of the children. And you must remember one more thing. Um, your father or mother has crossed that age and come, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you have not crossed that age. So they'll know better. You listen to them now. After you grow up, you decide, discriminate between what is good and bad.
Everyone speaks English fluently and they're comfortable with the language. Then why do we have to learn our mother tongue so deeply?
What do you speak at home? Your
Uh,
mother tongue or English?
my mother tongue.
See, because of many reasons, I don't want to discuss those reasons here, because of very many reasons, political, social, cultural, all those reasons, today many of us in India are speaking English. But how do we think before you say something in English? Just imagine, how do you think? You think in your language, you think in your mother tongue, and then only you express it in English, right?
Yeah.
So basically, any child tends to think in mother tongue because we are used to the mother tongue. We speak whatever language we speak at home, we converse, so we learn all that. And only from there we come to the other language. So we should know the mother tongue, number one. Number two, people born in India, we have such cultural treasure. And all that is there in our mother tongue, whichever language in India, whether it is Tamil or Bengali or Hindi or Marathi or Kashmiri, whatever, all these languages are common. They have so many things, so many traditional values, so much of literature. Even if you search the whole world, you will not find literature like Ramayana, Bharata, and all that, which is all in Indian languages. If you remember, once Swamiji even commented about Ramayana. You can try, look out for literature in all languages which are yet to be born, which means new languages also. But you will not find one single Ramayana anywhere. So much of cultural treasure we have, and that is all there in our languages. So that is the reason you start learning your mother tongue. Learn your mother tongue so that you think better, you're able to communicate better, and then you also get lots of values. Okay, so you've planned to learn your mother tongue deep?
Yeah.
Yes, what is your mother tongue?
Tamil.
Good. Tamil has so much of literature, so many things, about 5,000 years old. You have so many uh, pearls of wisdom in the language. I wish you learn your mother tongue much more. See, you said your mother tongue is Tamil. Tamil has the best work in the whole world, உலக பொதுமறை அப்படின்னு சொல்ற திருக்குறள். And this திருக்குறள் is just two lines, not even 2 lines. It's about 1 3/4 lines, ஒன்னே முக்கால் அடி, and it has so much of wisdom encapsulated into it. I'll just give you one example. கற்க கசடற கற்பவை. It says once you learn, all that blemish in your heart should go away, and then you stand up to what you learned. You know what that means? That blemish in the heart should go away is you start thinking. You start thinking originally. You start thinking on your own, not stealing from someone else. So that kind of original thinking comes only from mother tongue. If you see people all over the world, whatever mother tongue they have, if they start thinking in their mother tongue, all those communities have grown up very well. And that is what happened in our country also. People who thought in their language, the Tamilians, the Telugu people, the Bengalis, the Marathis, all of them thought in their own language. The Kannadigas, they thought in their language, and so much of wealth came out of that thinking. So thinking process develops in mother tongue, and your horizon widens in the mother tongue. You start looking at many things, and you have a big perspective. Okay.